So earlier this morning, I went to go play basketball, and one of my favorite people to play against, he was there. Now, this guy, he's a very good basketball player. He's about 6'5", 6'6", pro level player for years. Now, he coaches CrossFit, all the things, right? One of the games we were playing, he had a really good game, scored a lot of points, right? Afterwards, I went up to him. I said, hey, good game, man. He looked, he smiled, and I guess that was a, trigger to start spitting out his resume. After he was done, I said, I don't care. I don't care. And he looked at me with a kind of confused look, and I said, that doesn't mean anything to me. And he said, why you say that? I said, well, regardless on what you've done, today you're gonna have to show up. Today I'm here and you're gonna have to see me. And he looked at me, he said, well, I do have to give you props. He said, a lot of times when I play against people after one game, they get frustrated and they quit. But you play hard every single game, you keep coming, you don't stop. So I gotta give you props. And he shook my hand. Side note, they lost the next 3 games. So now, why do I tell this story? Let me ask you this. What if I came in with the thought process of, this man's better than me? I can't stop this guy. How would I then approach the game? I wouldn't be effective at all. I wouldn't help my team at all. And he would probably dominate every single game. But because I show up with the thought process of, I don't care what you've done, I'm here now. There's a game or two, just be honest, there's a game or two where he is dominating. He's doing great. But for the most part, every single point has to be earned. Every single time he comes down with the ball, he has to figure out how he's going to play me because I am here. That doesn't mean I'm a better player. I tell you, I'm not a better player than him. But because I show with the thought process that I'm here and you're going to have to deal with me, it reshapes how he has to play. In life, you will come up against things that seem too big, that seems impossible, that seems too much. And if you approach those things with the thought process of, I can't do this will never work, you will then create a path leading down that way. But if you show up with the thought process of, regardless on what it is, I'm here and you're gonna have to deal with me, all your actions, your everything then goes that way. And please believe that's a much better path to be on, because regardless on the situation, you will grow, you will learn, and eventually you're gonna get to the point where you're gonna overcome, and it has no choice, because you will not stop and you will keep showing up. The most important thing is how you show up is your choice. Choose whichever path you want to go on. And side note, if you're watching this video, man, please, you better be ready next week. I'm coming back. I'm gonna keep coming, so you might well be ready.